Hey everybody, it's A here, and in today's video, I want to share with you guys my entire cryptocurrency portfolio with you guys, what I'm holding, how much I'm holding, why I'm holding them, and which are my top 5. So if that sounds interesting, definitely stick around. So 2020 was already an exciting year for the cryptocurrency space, and 2021 is looking a lot more exciting in my personal opinion. We're seeing and hearing a lot of exciting things happen, such as NFTs, DeFi, institutions getting in, adoption. But at the end of the day, majority of the people in this space don't really understand the technology behind each project. They're really in it because they want to make money. And there's nothing wrong with that because that's also part of my intention as well, which is why I'm really excited for the rest of 2021. So currently I'm holding Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Polkadot, Cardano, Chainlink, Binance Coin, and CRO tokens. Bitcoin is about 55% of my portfolio, Ethereum being my next highest altcoin position, Cardano, and then the rest following, CRO tokens being the least. It used to be around 65% Bitcoin and then 35 alts, but then with the recent dip in Bitcoin and the rise in altcoins, it kind of balanced it out almost half-half, which is okay with me, but my personal strategy is always to hold more Bitcoin than the other projects or other coins. Altcoin is known for generating wealth and Bitcoin is known for preserving wealth. So my general strategy right now at the point is to hold on to some altcoins. After they run up a certain amount of percentage, I will sell a certain amount into Bitcoin, and so that way I can allocate more into my Bitcoin position in the long run. So now I'm gonna go over why I'm holding onto these coins, but I'm not gonna go over the entire details of what each company does because there are a ton of videos out there that do a way better job than explaining than me. So first, let's start off with Bitcoin. Why Bitcoin? Because the entire cryptocurrency space would not exist without it. Bitcoin can be known as a global currency or as digital gold. I think one thing that makes Bitcoin really attractive to me is that it's a deflationary asset and there is a scarce amount, meaning that it's going to be harder to produce or mine more Bitcoin over time. And on top of that, once it's out, it's out. You can't make more than 21 million Bitcoin. So the more that it's adopted and more people hold on to it, the more likely that the price will rise over time. The technology, the brand, the fundamentals, it's just amazing. So if you guys haven't done your research and checked out what Bitcoin really is, I definitely encourage you to do so. Next is Litecoin. I think Litecoin is not that popular in the crypto space, but if Bitcoin is digital gold, then Litecoin is also known as digital silver. For me, the only reason why I'm invested into it is because PayPal is accepting it, Litecoin, as a form of payment. Litecoin is faster than Bitcoin in terms of transaction speed, and it's kind of one of those OG cryptocurrencies that's been in the space for quite a while and has built a name for itself. And psychologically, when people know that Litecoin is digital silver, they will most likely invest into that or buy into that rather than Bitcoin because they'll see the price difference. People would rather own a whole share of Litecoin rather than a 0.001 portion of a Bitcoin. So I remember in 2017, I saw Litecoin run up, and naturally as a new investor, retail investor, I was really attracted to it and I bought into it. And I do see that happening this cycle as well. Next is Ethereum, Polkadot, and Cardano. I'm not gonna talk about each one of them, but I'm gonna share why I'm invested into all three of them. In the traditional markets, there is something known as the PayPal Mafia. It is a group of people who co-founded or was a part of PayPal that branched off and eventually created their own companies. And if you look at the circle, you could probably recognize some people and companies within the PayPal Mafia. Now within the cryptocurrency space, there's also something known as the Ethereum Mafia. The face of Ethereum at the moment is Vitalik, but within that Ethereum Mafia, we have Charles Hoskinson that came out, who started Cardano, and we have Gavin Wood, who started Polkadot. Now what Cardano, Polkadot, and Ethereum is setting out to do is very similar, but a little bit different, which means that all three of them are direct competitors to each other. And in business, competition is very healthy. So for me, the reason why I'm invested into all three is because I don't know which one is going to be the winner. Although Ethereum is a lot more popular, and I believe that this bull run, it's gonna be Ethereum's run versus Polkadot and Cardano. But there's a lot of improvement in these two projects, and I believe that they have the potential to become like Ethereum in the future. That is why I'm invested into all three, but a little bit more into Ethereum. To me, putting money into all three is like putting money into Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, and Square, T-Mobile, Verizon, AT&T, or Disney and Netflix. All these companies are direct competitors to each other, which is really good for company growth, and that's why I'm invested into all of them. I'm not just invested into Visa only or PayPal only. I invest into every single one of them because because I do see that every one of them will grow over time. And I believe that Cardano and Polkadot will also have that same effect as Litecoin, where when new retail investors come in, they'll look at the prices and they rather own a whole share or many shares of Cardano rather than one Ethereum, or a couple shares of Polkadot rather than one Ethereum. Next is BNB or Binance Coin. Now this coin has run up a lot and I'm so glad I bought in when it was at the bottom. If you guys are not familiar with Binance, it's probably one of the larger or largest cryptocurrency exchanges. CZ, the founder of Binance, I think he's an amazing business guy, and on top of that, they make millions and they'll probably make billions in 2021, 2022. BNB also has a lot of great use cases. I can't go over each one, but I'll leave the link down below if you guys want to check it out. But one of the more popular utility of this token is that you can save on trading fees the more you own. And they also burn their tokens every quarter, meaning that it's also sort of a deflationary asset. When tokens are burned, the supply decreases, the price increases, and it's a way for Binance to pay dividends to investors and holders of BNB. And the ecosystem and the amount of countries and people that use Binance is crazy, and so I love that there's a lot of users, and the same is true for Polkadot and Ethereum. Amazing ecosystem. Now Chainlink is one of those projects that sound very promising and there's a lot of potential, and it's kind of one of its own kind. Chainlink is pretty much set out to solve one problem, and that's the Oracle problem with smart contracts, meaning connecting real-world data and events into the blockchain. I'll leave a video link down below by Sergey, the founder of Chainlink. He does an amazing job explaining what Chainlink is setting out to do. But for me, the feeling that I get for this project is sort of like early Ethereum day feels, when Ethereum was trading around a couple dollars. And I do see Chainlink in this bull cycle easily reaching over $100. In my personal opinion, if the world wants to adopt cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, then we do need Chainlink. And that's just how I view Chainlink at the moment. Now Zero token, I hold it because it's a utility token that I use for staking my cryptocurrency through their Earn program. I also do have their Indigo Blue Visa card. I get 3% cash back on every purchase, and I get free Spotify and Netflix. So CRO tokens is something that I'm not accumulating at the moment. It's more of being able to use what the token is created for and take advantage of the platform as much as I can. But Crypto.com as a whole, I love the company. It's one of my favorite platforms to use. I think from a branding standpoint and for new retail investors, Crypto.com is going to probably be the first company or brokerage that they experience. I'm not holding much, but if I were to choose a top 5 in order, it'd most likely be Bitcoin first, Ethereum second, Chainlink third, BNB fourth, and Cardano fifth. Now, to share a little bit about my final thoughts, the cryptocurrency space is a very volatile market, but just because it's volatile doesn't mean it's a risky investment. It just means it's very volatile. I know from the end of 2020 until the beginning of 2021, we've seen a massive run with a couple 30%, 25% corrections, but I just want to reassure you guys that I did not sell any of my positions. I haven't panic sold once. If anything, every time Bitcoin dipped, I bought and bought and bought. If you're just getting started, I encourage you to dollar cost average. It's still the method that I use, meaning if you want to invest $1,000 total into the cryptocurrency space, then break that up into 10 sections and invest $100 a week or $100 a day until you're out. So please, I hope that you're not panic selling. I hope that you're not trying to sell a little early, hoping that you can buy at a lower price, because sometimes the price will go up. The market tends to do the opposite of what we expect it to do. Time in the market will always be timing the market. So just hold. Anytime you see red days, buy it or put your phone or computer away and don't look at the prices. Another thing I've noticed about the entire cryptocurrency space as a whole, people tend to buy when things are going up. Please don't do that. Usually when prices pump 10 to 30%, I don't buy. I just ride that up. And the times that I like to accumulate or buy is when it dips, when we see 10% red days, 20% red days. I know this happens because I get messages from you guys saying, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna buy that when the market is pumping. You don't wanna buy when the market is pumping. You wanna buy when it's flat or when it's boring. Also, another rule that I stick by is to invest and hold on to quality projects and quality companies, meaning that I only try to stick with the top 10 to 15 coins on CoinMarketCap. So for me, I try to stick with projects that have good fundamentals and good reputation. Now, just like you dollar cost average into the market, you want to figure out a strategy to dollar cost out of the market. Through this cycle, we're aiming to make money, but if you want to make money, you want to make sure you do it in a very strategic way. You don't want to sell your entire position when Bitcoin hits 100K, because what if it runs to 150, 200, 300K. And then what you'll end up doing, you'll FOMO back in, you'll buy at the top, and the next thing you know, the market is dipping, crashing, and you lost a portion of your investment. So a quick example, I would probably sell 10% of my Bitcoin position when it hits 100K. And then when it hits 120K, I'll sell another 10%. And then when it hits 150K, sell about 20% of my position. So what I'm doing is I'm scaling out little by little, and I will probably not scale out entirely unless it hits my absolute peak price target. So at the absolute best, Bitcoin might hit 300K. If it does, then I will be completely out of the market. We can't time the bottom, we can't time the top, but we can make a lot of money in between if you're smart about the way you invest and the way that you exit. Bulls make money, bears make money, but pigs get slaughtered. So you want to make sure not to get too greedy in this market. Well, that'll be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you guys have any questions or comments, let me know in the comment section down below. Please be careful of spam comment. There are accounts that are impersonating me. My account, if I reply, will have a highlight around my name. If it does not have a highlight around my name, then that is not me. So please be careful, invest wisely, and until next time, see you guys in the next video. Over, good night, good morning, adios.